I've been working out since I was 18. That was actually the age where a lot of things shifted for me and I started to understand how I want to build my life and my body. Working out consistently is not an inherited habit. It's something you learn and it's accessible to everyone. Things will happen, obstacles will occur, that doesn't matter. What matters is that you take your life in your own hands and understand that you can change so much, your health, your happiness, your body. So here are 8 tips on how to actually want to work out and do it consistently all your life. Tip number 1, find a movement that you love. Nothing will make it easier for you to want to work out if that activity is something that you naturally already love. For example, why am I in the woods? Why am I filming this first tip in the woods? Because I love to take long walks in the nature, especially, in woods or like different trails. This is what I love. It has so many physical benefits, it has mental benefits and all of that, but I started doing it because, I researched that it's good for you, but I fell in love with the movement. I loved it, and that's another thing. Sometimes you need to try different things before understanding what is your thing, what do you love? And I, of course, do many other things, guys, resistance training, strength training, those things will come if you want to incorporate that in your life, but first, you need to find something that you love, because that will also give you positive associations with working out, positive associations with movement. And subconsciously, it tells your body, it tells your soul that moving is good because it reminds me of that thing that I love. So this is your first tip. Find something that you love. I hear different sounds. It's probably animals, like it's not a killer. Don't even joke about that. Now, my second tip is to make it doable and make it easy. Listen, it's basic common sense. If your mind, your body feels like it's too much, the natural response is going to be, I want to quit, I don't want to do this. I want my body to feel safe. Ooh, I hope you heard me because I punched my mic. So your job, basically, is to make it as easy and doable as you can. It can literally be a 5-minute workout. It can be going on a walk. As I told you guys, I love my walks. Anything to make you think, to make you believe, to make you truly like ingrain that information in your mind that working out is so doable and so easy. Next up, workout in the morning. I know, guys, I know many of you are looking at me right now and thinking, I'm not really a morning person and I need my sleep and I like my sleep and I don't really want to do anything in the morning time. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, honestly. This is not the place to look for comfort. This is the place to look for what makes the most sense. And the reason it makes the most sense to work out in the morning time is because, first of all, that's usually the time where nothing is planned, right? It's right before you go to work. Secondly, it's your subconscious brain that is still very, very active. So if you can associate that time, that morning time with working out, it's gonna stick. And if something sticks, we do it. But don't get me wrong, I do love my evening workouts. I sometimes work out in the evening. It's a different energy and I enjoy it and I love it, but they don't come close to the habit you create if you work out the minute you open your eyes. Tip number 4, fuel your body. Just like a car needs its fuel, you need fuel in order to work out, in order to have energy to do whatever you want to do. It might seem like common, again, basic sense, but I will tell you that because I'm a woman and I know how women think, sometimes if you want to, let's say, shape your body or lose weight or, gain muscle, whatever, you can start to look at food as not your friend, but almost like a tool, sometimes an enemy. And I don't want that for you, because for you to be able to have energy to actually do the lifting, the resistance training, the walking, the running, you need that energy. And energy is formed through calories. So we need to eat great, beautiful meals. It's okay if along the road you decide you want to be in like calorie deficit or calorie surplus. All of that is good. Just don't forget to fuel your body, okay? Not through junk food, not through overly processed food, but through good, healthy food. So learn about nutrition, educate yourself, eat well. Number 5, see a physiotherapist, mainly to fix your imbalances, and yes, you do have them. A lot of us are born with perfect postures and, you know, we're just perfect babies. Everything's developing the way it should be. But then our lifestyle gets in the way as we get older, and everyone, and I seriously mean this, everyone can benefit from seeing a physiotherapist. A good physiotherapist will find your weak spots and tell you exactly what you need to do to make them better. And sometimes one weak spot can cause 5 other pains in the body. I would know. I developed some posture problems, some back problems that really caused pains all around in my body. And I had to go through several doctors and finally land on a physiotherapist that actually helped me and told me what I need to do to become stronger. And you cannot fall in love with working out and want to work out every single day if you have pains, because what does that do? It makes you not want to move. I definitely experienced that. I didn't want to move when I had those different pains in my body. I was like, I'm not doing anything, it's making it worse. And actually through these doctors, I realized that no, I have to keep on moving. I have to really regain my strength. So trust me when I tell you, if you want to fall in love with working out, if you want to do it every single day, seeing a therapist, yes, a therapist as well, like a mental therapist, but also seeing a physiotherapist can truly change your life because he or she will help you understand your body, and that is very much needed. Number 6, surround yourself with positive inspiration, positive information, and doctors who advocate for movement. This can be real life, this can be Instagram, this can be social media. Be careful who you follow, okay? When I say positive inspiration, when I say doctors, guys, I actually mean doctors. There are so many horror stories where girls decide to follow, I don't know, some sort of fitness gurus who turn out to be people with eating disorders, and they give you all these tips and recommendations that are not based in science. So it's important that you actually follow doctors, that you follow scientists that can give you real information on why you should work out. One example is building muscle mass. I have been learning about muscle mass so much in the last, I think, year, where I see people mention studies how the bigger your muscle mass is, the more healthy you are in your old age, because you lose muscle mass rapidly after the age of 30. And that's why when old people fall down, they sometimes break a hip, you know, they're fragile. There is not much to work with. And I don't want to fall down when I'm old, but I will probably fall down. I want to be able to get up. That's why I work out. That's why I build the muscles, because I listen to doctors telling me, you want to live a long life? You want to have a great retirement when you're old? Work out. Build muscles. Number 7, do it to be strong and to feel good. I am not saying that looking good can be a motivation. I'm gonna be very honest, guys. It is definitely a motivation for me. I also wanna look good, but I'll give you a scenario. What if you wake up one day and you understand that you actually don't care about the way you look that day, or maybe a week or a month? Your motivation is suddenly gone. But if your motivation is to be healthy, to be strong, to be honestly, just to feel like the best version of you, that's gonna stick with you a really, really long time. So it's okay to want to look good. You don't have to pretend and be like, oh no, I only do it to be healthy. No, it's okay. It's okay. You can say it with me. I'll say it with you. I work out as well to look good, but I also work out to be healthy and to be strong. And if you can get that to be your motivation, you're gonna wanna work out all your life. And number 8, develop a little bit or something thinking, which is my version and the opposite to all or nothing thinking. Guys, I don't work out every day. There are days where I am so busy, or just there's a lot on my mind, or maybe my body feels really tensed and kind of like tight, so I don't want to add to the muscles. So instead, I go for a walk, I stretch, I do some yoga. I talk to myself constantly and say to myself, what is the best I could do today? Okay, I can't give myself a full 60-minute workout, but I can definitely walk for 15 minutes. I can definitely walk for 30. By the way, because I am such a walker, most of the time when I have those days and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go outside for a little circle around the house, I end up walking for about 40 minutes. And that's the thing. Once you are in this lifestyle, in this thinking of, I'm just gonna be a person who works out, that's my identity. I'm gonna be a person who is always moving their body. It's just a part of you. And then it doesn't matter if you skip a day here or there, it's just who you are. It's a little bit or something thinking. That is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope there were any tips that you found actionable and easy to implement in your life. Let me know also down in the comments if there are any other tips that you use in your life to be the type of person who works out and moves all the time. Thanks again, and I will see you next time. Bye.